Welcome to the Global Commons. Suppose more than 3,000 people gathered together and they attacks on the democratic institution like Supreme Court, Parliament and the Presidential Palace. They broke the infrastructure there and they done the lot of terror there. Then what's happened? This happened in the Brazil. This terror done by the supporters of the former president of Brazil, Mr. Jair Bolsonaro. But let's see the why he compared with the Trump of tropics and what is the similarity between two. Let's understand the first Donald Trump's controversy. Donald Trump promoted the nepotism. When the Senator Romney criticizes him, then he returned back him and said that he is a dog and penguin. He withdrawn the US from the Paris Climate Accord and called Russia and the India as a filthy as according to their air quality. He called the Hillary Clinton as she plays the woman cards and said that Hillary Clinton will not get even 5% vote if she is man. He also supported the American parliament attackers and they didn't criticize them in the strong words. Not just this, he had some childish talk with the Kim Jong or Twitter. When Kim called him the old man, he replied in fat and short man. He also asked mandatory for Mexico to pay the 50-50 share money for the border fencing along this border with US. He also withdrawn from the UNESCO. One thing one should note that all these characters are centered around the far right ideology. There are the two ideology, one in the economics and one in the politics. Far right ideology in economics, which is the more related with the capitalism and the liberalism, and that some extent practice in the nation like the US and the Western nation. But in far right ideology in the politics is related with the racism, anti-government, conspiracy, authoritarianism and the xenophobia which characterize in the both Trump and the Bolsonaro. Let's see now the Bolsonaro episodes. He is the former Brazil president. He served the army of the Brazil and he retired from the army as a captain. His party name is a Liberal Party and he main thing is that he lost election just by the 2% margin and nearly more than 48% people are in support of him. So that's make him courageous to do all this give the statement and all this activity. Let's see how he controversial. Regarding the homosexuality, he said that if he had the son who is the gay, he would prefer that kill him in an accident. That is the insensitive statement he gave. When the French President Macron visited his country and the latter, he called the Macron wife as really ugly. So that's come from the president for the French president's wife. That's very sad. Again, one guy who's supporter of the Bolsonaro who posted the image of Macron's wife, then he commented on that pic with the laugh and don't humiliate him and then laughed after that. So that's insensitive comment from the president of the Brazil, former president of the Brazil at that time. In 2011, he calls one congresswoman that she is ugly and call that she don't deserve to be beep. So that's what his statement about the congresswoman. Imagine what happened with the common man. Again, he gave his wish to he can eat human flesh, and he said that I had eat an Indian. Means the Indian is one kind of the Brazilian tribal and no problem at all. He said that. He calls the critics media house who criticizes him lot as a scumbag, which is a kind of vulgar word. Also, he support the military rule and authoritarianism. He in 1999 statement he said that the civil war is a solution and not an election. So you can imagine what kind of personality he has. Also in 1999 he supports the jail torture and he is against the human rights. That shows. In times of the when his year of the presidentship, when Amazon forest was declined and set on fire, he purposefully delayed the sending troops to help the fires. He rejected the G70 countries' offer and said that all these G countries have the mindset of the colonial attitude, and he take the criticism of Amazon and return back them with the Marxist conspiracy and the leftist conspiracy. That's what he said. He promote the nepotism and keep his relatives on the big position in the administration. Also, he called the hyenas which is the wild animal. He nominated the judges of the Brazilian Supreme Court as an hyenas. That's the what insensitivity is shown there. What is the present situation? Now, supporters attacked the presidential palace and Supreme Court Parliament of the Brazil, and now he fled to the Florida in the US, and he called that all election have conducted in last year in Brazil as a fraud, and he refused to accept the victory of the Lula, the current president of the Brazil. This is the what's happening there. What is your opinion about the Bolsonaro and the situation in Brazil? Do us know, let us know in the comment section. If you like video, then please comment and subscribe. Thank you all.